Hey there, if you are so tired of that nightly homework battle and you're looking for a super simple way to help your child actually remember what they learn in school, you have come to the right place. We are going to break down a powerful 5-minute daily habit that can honestly change everything. All right, let's jump right in. You know the one. It's the question every single parent asks, filled with hope the moment their kid walks in the door. So, what did you learn in school today? We mean so well, right? We just want to get a little peek into their world. And then this happens. The classic, I don't remember. Oh, it is so frustrating. It can make you wonder if anything you're doing is actually sinking in. We've all been there, right? That feeling of just disbelief. You're thinking, how is that even possible? You literally just got home. How can a whole day of learning just poof, vanish? If this little daily drama sounds painfully familiar, I want you to know 2 things. First, you are not alone. And second, and this is the important part, it's not your child's fault. The real reason this happens is something else entirely. So meet the real villain of our story, the forgetting curve. It sounds scary, but it's totally normal. Our brains are designed to be efficient, so they get rid of information they don't think is important. So your child isn't being difficult. Their brain is just doing its job. And the good news, we can totally work around it. And that brings us to our secret weapon for fighting back against this forgetting curve. And you're gonna love this, because it is so simple and so fast. 5. That's it. Seriously, just 5 little minutes a day is all it takes to completely flip the script on your child's learning. Now, you might be thinking, 5 minutes? Really? What can that do? Well, check this out. This is the magic of compounding. 5 minutes a day doesn't sound like much, but that becomes over 17 hours of extra, focused review in a single school year. That is a massive advantage, built from one tiny daily habit. So how does this 5-minute trick actually work? Well, the first part of the science is called spaced repetition. When you revisit information a little bit each day, you're sending a powerful signal to your child's brain that says, hey, this stuff is important, keep it. It's like watering a plant a little bit every day instead of drowning it once a month. But spaced repetition needs a partner to really work its magic, and that partner is active recall. This is the key. It's not about just passively rereading a textbook. It's about making the brain work to pull the information out. Think of it like a mental push-up. That's what builds those strong memory muscles. Okay, so we get the why. Now let's dive into the how. The very first method is all about making this 5-minute review so automatic, you and your child don't even have to think about it. We do this with a fantastic trick called habit stacking. It's so simple. You just link the new 5-minute habit to something your child already does every single day without fail. The brain loves making these connections, and it makes the new habit stick like glue. And here are some awesome real-life examples. See how it works? Right after they hang up their backpack, something they do anyway, they take 1 minute to brain dump one thing they learned. Or maybe after dinner, you pull out the math flashcards for just 5 minutes. You just find a routine that's already there and piggyback on it. It's that easy. All right, for these 5 minutes to really count, they have to be engaging. So let's look at how we can make this review fun for the little ones and a bit deeper for the older kids. For our younger kids, say pre-K to 3rd grade, revision has to feel like a game, period. These are all zero prep ideas that secretly use active recall. Guess My Number is great for math skills, and vocabulary charades is a hilarious way to learn new words. They're learning, but all they know is that they're having fun with you. Total win-win. Now for the older kids, maybe 4th and 5th grade, we can level up with something called the Feynman technique. The idea here is absolutely genius. You don't really understand something until you can explain it in simple terms. This method actually helps them teach themselves by finding the holes in their own knowledge. And just look at this example. That textbook definition on the left is, wow, a total mouthful. But when a child has to teach it back to you, they come up with something simple and memorable, like the tea bag analogy. That right there, that's what deep learning looks like. Okay, before you get started, I want to make sure these 5 minutes are as powerful as they can possibly be. So let's quickly cover a couple of common traps you'll want to avoid. This is the biggest one. Please make sure the review is a workout, not just a warm-up. Things like rereading or highlighting feel productive, but they're passive. They don't build memory. You want active recall. Things like doing a quick brain dump on a whiteboard or explaining the idea out loud. That's where the real learning sticks. And this all leads us to the ultimate goal here. And honestly, it's about so much more than just remembering facts or getting good grades. By putting this tiny habit in place, you actually change your role. You stop being the homework police and you become their learning coach. And this builds their confidence, it builds their resilience, and maybe best of all, it really strengthens that bond between you two. I love this quote because it just says it all, doesn't it? We're not aiming for one perfect marathon study session. We're building real, lasting success through these small, consistent efforts, day in and day out. So let's put it all together. You now know about the brain's forgetting curve, and more importantly, how to beat it. You have tools like habit stacking to make it easy, and active recall games or the Feynman technique to make it effective. So I'll leave you with just one question. What 5-minute habit are you going to start tonight?